Hey guys, hope you're well. Little vloggy style video from me. I thought I'd stand in front of my Christmas tree because it's all Christmassy and lovely. I'm going to be doing, my next video is going to be doing on this channel is a flip through of my December, well, not a total flip through, but like the first week of my festive memory keeping album and slash December daily. I don't call it December daily because anyway, I'll just talk about why I don't call it December daily in that video. But I thought I would do this video because you will notice that the way I take my photos for that project has changed, and there's a very good reason for that, and I will show and explain. The reason is I now have one of these. It's the Canon selfie. For those of you who don't know what it is, that's what it looks like. Now, I am not actually supposed to have this yet. It's sitting here on my sideboard, all set up, and I have been using it. But as I say, I shouldn't actually have that, and I'm so glad that I do, but the reason I shouldn't have it, actually a Christmas present. It's my Christmas present. John bought me the Canon selfie for Christmas, and it should have been a Christmas present that I opened on Christmas Day. But here's the story. So, you know when you order stuff from Amazon, well, normally when we've ordered stuff from Amazon in the past, the product has come in a cardboard box and loads of brown paper and a massive box and all that kind of jazz. It's been like packed to the gills with packaging. Except on the one occasion that John decides to buy me a Christmas present of something like that. And how they sent it, basically, the printer itself was in its own box, like the Canon box, and they'd literally just slapped the postal address label on top of the packaging box. So when, like, you know, because both John and I have ordered stuff from Amazon for Christmas, anything of it when I saw the Amazon man like rock up. And John was actually out anyway, so I would have had to have answered the door. So I answered the door to the Amazon man, and he handed me a Canon selfie with the address label on it. And I was like, oh, right, okay. And I knew instantly it was for me because I have been sort of talking about it with John, and we've kind of something that we've discussed because we're both into our journals and our memory keeping, our project life and taking photos and everything. So it's kind of been something that we've both been interested in. And I texted him and I said, I think maybe my Christmas present has come. And anyway, he was like, no, it's a Christmas present, you can't have it till Christmas. And then the story goes like this. So I started on my journal, and I print my photos usually print my photos for a project like that with the Polaroid zip printer, which is a great little printer. It's a portable printer, for those of you who don't know. It's very small. It's smaller than my new iPhone. And you can wirelessly send your photos from your phone to your printer. Now, it's absolutely great. It's a great little portable thing. And I really enjoy using it. I got it for, John actually bought it for me. Was it last year? I don't know if it was last year or the year before that, for my birthday. I can't remember. Years start to roll into one and I can't actually remember. But I know we've had it for quite a while because I've got quite a few journals where I've used it for a couple of years. Anyway, rambling. It's a great little printer, and it's fantastic if you're travelling as well to take it on the go with you. The only thing I don't like about it is the quality of the images. It does tend to make them quite dark and almost quite grungy, and whilst I think it's really great to have a print, like a little photo that you can put in your journal, sometimes like I was getting a little bit disheartened, like I took an amazing photo and then I printed it and I was a bit like, wasn't great, you know, so I was a bit like, oh, it kind of ruins the really nice photo I took. And also the piece of paper, they are quite expensive. They, depending on where you get them from, and if like Amazon or somewhere's got like a sale on or something, each individual photo costs between 30p and 50p. So I don't actually use it very often because I am, you got to watch the pennies, and it's quite pricey, I think. It's great for like the odd. I mean, I don't mind at all when I'm doing like my October daily or December daily or something, or for like the odd photo, or if you're on holiday or something. But continued use, it's quite expensive. So yeah, we had been talking about getting the selfie. We went away on holiday, and I took the zip printer with me, but I didn't actually get to do any like journaling while I was away. I planned to. I had to catch up on it, and I started sort of like going to do it, and I printed out one of the photos, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I showed John like the photo on my camera of how vibrant and how beautiful it looked. It was of little Bee standing in front of this massive Christmas tree, and she was just like, ugh, and the colours and everything was beautiful. And then I showed him the print, and I was like, oh, it's just totally made it all like dark and grungy. And at that point, he said that I could have my Christmas present early. Squeal. So I was really excited. So bearing in mind I knew I'd already got it. So it means I don't have anything to open on Christmas Day now. But that's okay. He did say he might buy me a little something just to open on Christmas Day. But I'm really happy with that because I don't mind. But I'm really happy because it's meant that I've been able to use the printer for doing my December daily or my festive journal, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's been really good. So I've actually been able to use it, and I think he's kind of enjoyed the fact that I've been able to use it as well. Like, so it's brilliant. I'm really, really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. And it's wireless, so not wireless, yeah, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. So I can just sit on my phone. I can edit my photos on my phone and play with them, get them how I like to, put text on them if I want to, and then you can just send it to the printer and it prints. Now, it prints out 6x4 photos, but I know my dear friend Daisy, who is my green cow here on YouTube, I know she also has a Canon selfie, and she prints out small photos. And I messaged her and I said, Daisy, and it's an emergency, an absolute emergency. I need to know what app it is that you use to make your so I know she makes a collage so she can make small prints. So she messaged me back and told me the app, and I'm going to tell you guys the app too in case you want to know. I'll screenshot it so you know what it looks like. So the app is called Photogrid, and that's the little icon, the red, green, yellow, blue, that you need to look for in the App Store. A little bit of a ball. I've been using the Photogrid app, and it's brilliant. So you can do anything from 2+ photos, and you can do them in a collage, so you can make them different sizes, different shapes if you want to. It's really good. I've actually been I've either been using 2 photos so that they're the 3x4 size, or I've been using 4 in a grid, really, because I still want my photos to be of a decent size. I don't want loads of photos. So you can either print from the Canon selfie, you can either print a 6x4, like, just like one photo is a 6x4, like a standard photo size, and then with the photo grid, it still prints as a 6x4, but if you can put like 2 photos on the 6x4, or 3 or 4, so you can get some different sizes. And I've been really, really enjoying playing with that, and it's meant that in my album, in my journal, which I will share with you in the next video, as I said, it's meant that I've had some different photo sizes. I have printed out 6x4s, I've printed out 3x4s, was it 2.5x2, so I've really been enjoying playing with the different sizes, so that's been really good, and the quality is so much better than the zip printer. Really, really happy with it. In fact, I got some photos printed with PhotoBox. When I get my photos printed, like for my Project Life album, I usually just do them online and, you know, from my phone, use the PhotoBox app and upload them all and get them printed. And I recently got a load of photos back from PhotoBox, and I wasn't that impressed with the quality. They were cheap. I did buy them in the Cyber Monday sale, so I don't know whether they used a different paper quality because it was in the sale, or whether that's like the quality, because I haven't actually got any photos printed for a while. I did like a mass on Cyber Monday. They had a 70% off sale, and I just got a ton of photos printed because I'm really behind on my Project Life and printing photos, but I wasn't that impressed with the quality. And so the quality of the Canon selfie prints that I was getting was actually the same quality, if not better, than the PhotoBox ones. So I was quite happy with that. And so it's kind of having the Canon selfie has kind of made me rethink how I'm going to do our Project Life album going forward, because I've been quite behind in my Project Life album, and a lot of that's because like I don't always get like I try and get a load of photos done at the same time, because like postage is like £4 no matter how many you get. So I kind of try and like save up a bunch, but then I'm kind of behind, and I was doing it monthly, and I had 1 month where I was really, really skint and couldn't afford to buy the photos, and then I kind of was then stacked up for like 2 months, and then it kind of got a bit crazy. So what I thought and also, because I was uploading them from my phone, I was just uploading all of the photos I had on my phone to the PhotoBox app and getting them all printed, which costs quite a lot of money. And when they came back, I had a lot of duplicates. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my selfie for like all the daily stuff that I want to get printed. But because I can do it on the day, as it were, because I'm all about making things easy, and I have read the Gretchen Rubin book, The Habits. Is it the Habits one? I think it's the Habits one. When she talks about things that you actually want to do, make them easy for yourself. The things that you don't want to do, like eat chocolate and biscuits, make that harder for yourself. So she talks about making it easier for yourself. So that's why I've got my selfie printer on the sideboard, so it's there, it's out, I don't have to set it up or anything. It's quite small. I don't find it offensive out on my sideboard at all, and I'm actually going to reconfigure like my sideboard. I'm going to like make my Project Life stuff a lot more accessible going forward in the new year. So I'm going to print like on the day the photos that I want to get printed, therefore not having like tons of photos that I need to get printed at the end of the month. And using that photo grid app means that I can do the 2 photos on the one, so that for those of you who do Project Life, the project, the pages, the pocket pages, the spread A has the 3x4 size, so I can do the 3x4 photos now on the selfie using the photo grid app really nicely. So they'll go in really nicely there, so that's really cool. And then so I can do it as I go, which I think will help a lot more because I have a backlog. And then big things like Christmas or birthdays or holidays, that kind of thing, I will probably still use PhotoBox for, because I know there'll be a lot of photos for those. But it's all like the day-to-day ones that I really like that I'm kind of missing out on, that I think will be a lot easier to print as you go. And price-wise, I think it'll actually be cheaper. The prints on the selfie prints are works out about 30p for the 6x4 sheet, which isn't too bad, because sometimes when I get them done with PhotoBox, it's like 20p. But as I said, I can be more. I feel like I can be more selective with the prints that I'm using, and particularly using the 2 on the 1 is a massive thing. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with my photos and everything. And I just thought I would kind of tell you that I've got a selfie, and because I thought that you know, I've talked for quite a lot about it in this video. I thought it deserved a whole video on its own. That's it. See you soon.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy